Hey guys, what's up? It has been so long, months since I have filmed, but I found some time. I want to get back into it. I want to get it going. I know I always say that, but I'm serious. I want to get like doing videos again. So I thought, what better video to kind of have my comeback with than a January favorites. I've always wanted to do favorites. I never get that to do them on time. Like I'll think I want to do them and then it'd be like well into the next month and I'm like, forget it, I'm not gonna do them. So here it is. This is a weird angle too. My cameras were both dead, so I'm filming on my phone, so I don't know how this quality is, but, and I know I keep looking at myself because it's a bad habit, like it's hard not to. But anyway, so that is all what's different. I'm filming with my phone. Sorry if the quality is terrible. I know you can see this stupid vent above that I used to be able to like crop out with my camera. I can't with the phone. But anyway, so I thought, what better video to do than my January favorites. These are all the things that I have been loving in the month of January. We're almost to February, which I'm so excited. Valentine's Day is like one of my favorite holidays. I just love like the pinks, the reds, the heart. I just love everything about Valentine's Day. But anyway, so these are the things I've been loving for the month of January. Okay, and I am just going to jump right in. So first I'm going to start with skincare. So it has been super cold here where I live, snowing, we've had several snowstorms, and my skin is dry. So I'm going to show you, I have to reach, I'm sorry, I have to keep like reach over here, I have it all laid out. But what I have been using is two different things. I'm reaching again, sorry. All up in your grill. Two different things. So at nighttime when I take my foundation off, I have been using this. This is the Lancome Genifique serum. So what I'll do is I'll just take my makeup off with my Garnier micellar water, the one with the pink, I don't know which one that is, but it's the one with the pink labeling, and I use my little Walmart remover pads. They're like the dupe for the Shiseido, and then I will wash my face, not with my Clarisonic, just with my hands, and then I'll tone it. I have a Lancome moisturizing toner. It's not, because a lot of toners can be drying. This is a moisturizing toner, and then I use this Lancome Genifique, and it's a really nice glass bottle. It has this glass dropper, and it's a pretty thick consistency. I'll show you what it looks like here. So I put a drop on my hand there, and I'll show you, you rub it in. I mean, it's a serum, you know. The different thing about it is, you know, some serums take a while to like melt into the skin. You have to keep rubbing. This you rub in, it feels a little tacky, and then it just is completely absorbed in your skin. Your skin looks luminous, healthy, moisturized. It's beautiful. So I'm gonna set this right back here. So that is what I do at nighttime. Now in the day, in the morning, I get up, I take my shower, wash my face with my Clarisonic, and I've been using like a kind of more abrasive brush head to really get in there and exfoliate. You know, like I said, my skin's a little dry. I have normal skin. It can be oily when Aunt Flo comes to town right here in my T-zone, but usually it's pretty normal. But I have been getting dry, like even my eyelids have been getting dry, and I'm like, it is so aggravating. So what I have been absolutely in love with is I've been using my Farsali Rose Gold, it says it's an elixir beauty oil. I have been using this. I'm almost out. I'm gonna have to repurchase it, and it's expensive, but I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's just got gold flakes in it, and I use this as my moisturizer. So I'll take it and I'll put, you know, a drop here, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops, you know, forehead, nose, cheek, chin, and I will really get that into the skin. I'll let it set for a little bit, and then I'll go straight in with my primer, and that really gets me really not overly moisturized, not oily at all. It is just, I mean, trust me, you may think like that is going to make me oily. Really give this a shot. If you're battling dry skin or you have problematic skin, I think it would be really good for problematic skin. And it has changed, it has had like a long-term effect. It has changed the appearance of my skin. My skin has looked brighter, clearer, more moisturized, not as dry, you know, over a period of time of me using this. So I've really been digging that. And then I'm going to jump into what primers I've been liking, because then I go in, I'm kind of going in the order of like I use things. So I will let that oil set you know, for a minute, and then I will go in. No, let me show you what I go in with next. I'm going to reach. I'm sorry. So this is the next thing I do, and I have been, this is something new. I'm way over here. This is something new I've been doing. So as I'm letting that oil sit in, you know, absorb in my skin and just kind of sit there for a minute, I've been doing this, and I've really been loving this. So I take my little beauty spatula, and I have this lip mask. It is from Lush, or not lip mask, sorry, lip scrub. It is from Lush, and it's just their chocolate lip scrub. Gosh, I keep wanting to say mask. Okay, and it looks like this. I've used a good bit. It's like a brown sugar scrub. So I'll take my little spatula, get out a good bit, put it on my finger, and then scrub my lips with it. And then I immediately go in with this Lip Freak buzzing. It's a lip plumping chapstick. Okay, it looks like this. It's called Lip Freak, and I got the one. I think it's in Bubble Trouble, but it's bubblegum flavor. So I put a good bit of this in, rub it in, and then it really, I mean, your lips feel like they're vibrating. It really, now I wouldn't say it, you know, plumps a ton, but it brings, I don't have much pigment in my lips, in both top and bottom. I don't have much like color to my lips naturally, so it does plump them a little bit because you automatically have this like you want to go like this, just because the way it feels, but it brings a lot of color to your lips naturally, and I just like it. I don't know, I like the way it feels. So I have been digging that. I've been doing that all month, and then I go straight in with my primer. I have to reach again. I'm sorry guys, I didn't have anywhere else to put this stuff. So I have been using one of two primers. I have either been using my Huda Beauty my Huda Beauty primer. Now I'll say this primer, to me, this is what this feels like. It is not pore filling, line filling, anything like that. It's a little moisturizing. I do find that it is like it will make my face look luminous through the day. Not oily or anything, just a little bit. Now if you have oily skin, it could, but I look at this like just a glue for your makeup. It really, like, if I want my makeup to stay all day long, if I'm, you know, having a long day or whatever, get up early, get ready early, and I need my makeup on to be on that night or evening, whatever, this is what I'm going to go with. This is really like a glue. So it comes with a pump like this. I'm going to show you what it looks like. It smells amazing. I got a sample in it with my Huda foundation, and I fell in love with it. It smells kind of... Okay, this is what it looks like. Let me show you. So it's just white. Like I said, it's not silicone-y. See, it's very moisturizing. It almost looks like a lotion. It has got the most unique, like almost floral, but it smells like something too. If anybody has pegged like what this smells like it almost smells like something from my childhood. But anyway, but it gets kind of tacky. Okay, so you see it's, you know, it's got a sheen to it. And you just rub it all over your face. It's very moisturizing. It has the consistency of a thicker lotion, and it stays a little tacky, and it is just like a super glue for your makeup. That's how I feel. Now, if I have a foundation that emphasizes my pores just a little bit, but I still love the foundation, or if I want to do some pore filling or blurring, I will go in with the No Problem Touch of Soul primer. Now this is funny little primer too. It has a pump, and you get a ton. I mean, I think this thing was like, I want to say under $20. Very affordable. Okay, you get a ton. You get 1.01 fluid ounce, and it comes in a little pump, and I'm going to show you that beside it. Now it is too, it has a little bit of that silicone kind of feel to it. It looks like this. It has a pink tint. Okay, and you rub it in, and it again is like moisturizing. This makes your face feel like silk. Like you can feel it, like it has a very slight silicone texture. It's got that, you know, that slip to it, but it makes your face feel so, like I wanted to rub this all over my body. When I first tried it, I was like, oh my gosh, like my face felt so soft, like silk, just so smooth. So I really like that one also. And it's not like, I'm not really into the real silicone-y primers, you know, the ones that you can tap right here, but I feel like they can almost ball up on your skin. They can do kind of funky things. So I'm not really into those, but I do like that as a pore filler. Okay, where do we go? Oh, hold on. Brushes. Okay, so this is what I have been doing to, oh, no. Hold on. We are just at primer. Okay, foundation. The foundation I have been loving. I have been absolutely in love with this NARS. This is the new NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. NARS is the queens, kings, whoever of long names, but besides It Cosmetics. But I got this online. They had it online only, and I was just so intrigued by like the claims of this and stuff that I was like, I really want to try it. And I was kind of like wanting, I've been on a foundation kick. So I got the shade Fiji, L5 Fiji, and it is a perfect shade for me. And just shake it up really good. You get the typical 1 fluid ounce like other foundations. It has a pump, really nice bottle. I'm going to give you a little pump and show you. Okay, this is the consistency. I'll show you. It's not a thick foundation, but it's also not a really thin, you know, watery. I'll rub it in. Now that is coming across a little bit yellow. I have it on today, and you can see it matches my skin. It matches me really well. It's pulling a little bit yellow. Okay, this foundation is so beautiful. So beautiful. I put it on, and this is the way I like to do it. I'm going to show you what I like to do, and then I'll tell you a little bit about what I think about the foundation. So one thing I found, I got this at Michael's. You can get it at Hobby Lobby, whatever. It is like a paint palette. I think it was like $1 or something. But I just use this. And then, you know, you can put your foundation in this one. If you have a concealer that you have to pump out, like the MAC or Physicians Formula, you can put it in here. You could put your liquid illuminators, you know, so you're not messing the back of your hand. So I'll put a couple pumps in this, and I'll take this brush. This is my Sigma Large Concealer brush. It's the F65, but this is, I mean, it's a nice size. Sorry, it's dirty. I used it just today. This is what I like to do. So I'll put a couple pumps in that. I'll pick up a little on the brush, and then I'll start with this cheek over here, and I just paint, like I'll do a line, couple lines here, and then I go ahead, because it is, I find it sets quickly. So, and this is the brush I've been loving for it. This is the Huda Beauty foundation brush. It's got a nice angle. It's dense, but not too dense. Super soft. The size of it is perfect. The slant of it is perfect to get in like these areas like this. But I'll go ahead and I'll blend out this cheek, and then I'll go back and, you know, do my chin, blend that out. So I work in sections of my face so it doesn't set before I can get it all blended. This foundation is so flawless. It is medium to full. I'm not going to say it's a full coverage foundation, because it's not on first application. It is buildable. You can definitely build this up to a full coverage foundation. It is just so flawless. I mean, that is what I'm wearing today. You can see my skin through it. You know, I've got a little bit of problem area here. You can see my beauty mark here. But it is just so flawless through the day. It says Natural Radiant. Is that what it says? Natural Radiant. And that is very fitting, because it doesn't get dewy on its own. I feel like it allows your own skin's luminosity to show through. So it just looks healthy and glowing through the day. Now, if you have oily skin, definitely get a sample before you jump in for the purchase, because it may allow your oils to kind of come through the day. But for me, it just, I feel like it looks more beautiful as the day goes on. The first day I wore it, I don't remember what primer was it. I think it was like a luminous primer, illuminating, because I have been trying to combat this dry skin. So that was a no-go for me. It was like it kind of took it over the top, because it did like let that luminous primer break through the day, and I got oily. I had to blot, you know, but it was fine after that. It looked beautiful. So what I have been setting it with too, though, that has really helped, and I've been using this for everything. It is my Too Faced Born This Way powder. So I use this to set my concealer. I don't have a favorite concealer for the month. I've kind of been like dabbling in all my concealers. When I use that foundation, it's a fuller coverage. I think I like to use a little bit of not a thick concealer, like a more blendable kind of thin consistency concealer, like the Naked Skin concealer. I won't go in with my Shape Tape or my All Nighter, because I feel like that might take it over the edge of just like kind of borderlining cakey. So, but I will say, I've been setting my concealer with this. I have been setting my eye primer with this. Before I go with my eyeshadow, I set my whole face with this. This powder is the bomb. It's got the nice little lid so your powder doesn't go anywhere. It's got the heart, you know, shape. Oh, I just lost. I don't know what I was trying to say lost and dropped at the same time. Anyway, so I have been loving this. This is definitely holy grail status for me. I have tons of loose powders, pressed powders, and I can't get off of this one. So, okay, next what I will go into is I'll do my brows. My brow products are always the same, I feel like, so we're not going to talk about them. But what I will go into next, sorry, I have to lean again. I will go into prime my eyelids. Now, what I usually use is my MAC paint pot or my Urban Decay, which I ran out of my Urban Decay Eden, and my paint pot, I was just kind of getting sick of that every day. So I grabbed this little set at Christmas time. I got it at CVS. It's the LA Girl. It was this little, what is it? Was it a contour and highlight palette? Yeah, I think it was called like a contour, not palette, contour and highlight kit. Okay, so you get this, you know, contouring shade if you're a lighter skin tone, or if you're a deeper skin tone, it could be like a concealer, like a corrector, a creamy beige, you know, corrector for lighter skin tones, or concealer, and then this orange corrector, that is the shade on it, and then porcelain. So this is super light. I will show you. And these are really not, like, I haven't used any of those other ones. I haven't even opened them. But let me show you. And they're just a small, like, travel size version of the bigger ones. Let me show you. These are like my full size ones. I have one, this is like a color correcting, like salmon color, and this is like a light contour for my skin tone. So this is how much you get. So these are the full size, this is the little mini, and I want to say that was like $4 on sale for all four of those. It was really, I just stuck in my drawer. It was a really good price for the four of these. Okay, so it has a little brush applicator, okay. So like one day I was getting ready really quickly, you know, not doing a full face. I was just like brows. I have a lot of pigmentation and veininess kind of in my eyelids that I hate. So I will, even if I'm not wearing makeup, I will put on some eye primer or concealer and set it and put on a little bit of mascara. So all of my primers, I use a tinted primer. I can't do like the Lorac behind the scene, or is it backstage or whatever it's called. You know, it's just like a clear, or the Too Faced. I really like how Eden had a tint to it. Painterly Paint Pot is perfect example. But anyway, so I just on a whim picked this up and I painted my eyelids really quick. I even carved my eyebrows out with them a little bit, set it, and it covered my, you know, the pigmentation of my eyelids, the veininess so perfectly, did not crease, did not move through the day, because you know sometimes if that's all you do and not eyeshadow, it can kind of come down here on me, like where I'll, you know, my eyes will run, I'll get allergies or whatever. It didn't budge. It looked awesome. So I have been stuck on this, and I even use it like I did a cut crease today. I will use this to my cut crease. I squeeze a little bit on my hand and use a brush, but I'm going to show you the consistency, the color. It's a nice thick consistency. Have I tried this for real concealer? No. So I wouldn't know what to tell you how it works for that. But I mean, see, like you see that vein on my hand. Look, it just colors, and it's I mean, it would probably be really nice for concealer. It's very moisturizing. Like, look at that. It's got a luminosity. It blended in perfectly. No creasing. No creasing. So pick those up. My CVS has LA Girl. Ulta, I think, does. I'm trying to think where else has it. I'm not really sure. So, but definitely Ulta, some in-store, definitely online, and I got mine at CVS. So, let's see, what should we talk about next? Oh, okay, since we're doing eyes, let me show you gals and guys this. I have been so stuck on this palette. Let me get a wipe. It is what I have on my eyes today. I mean, look, this is, I know this is like a very bold eye look. This is like Valentine's Day appropriate. I cannot speak today. Oh my gosh. Appropriate. But this is the ShanXO Rewind or Remix palette. I have the first one. I have the one that has the 9 shadows and the 9 lipsticks. I liked that one. That one was this. This was the original side, okay? So I had that one. I really loved it. It reminds me of the Manny and Makeup Geek. Like, I think it may be 100% dupe for that. But she came out with the Remix palette. And what, because I don't think, well, I'm not going to say that. I was going to say I don't think anybody used the lipstick side. I cannot say that. I did not use the lipstick side. No intentions on it. I hate cream lipsticks that come in a palette. I just do. I just hate it. Okay, so what she did, instead of doing the lipsticks, she kept the original side and she came out with 9 other eyeshadows. So it has 18 altogether. And let me tell you, like, look, this shade right here, it is called Bestie. That is the most beautiful transition shade. That is what you see, like, really blown up here. This pink is so daggone intense, I'm telling you. And then this shade right here, it's called Stalker. That is my favorite shade, absolutely. It's got this beautiful gold. It's got this, like, baby, everybody loves the baby poopy brown, you know, transition shade. That is definitely, you're getting that there. You know, it's got a deeper shade here. This is gorgeous. That is what I use to deepen my outer V. That is called Vampette, like a vampy shade. Okay, and then what I love about it too is that you still have this side. So this has a cream, matte cream shadow. Can I get a woo woo, like holla? Thank you. That was really dorky. Anyway, everybody knows that if you've been here, that is what I always stress. Oh my gosh, it didn't have a matte cream shadow, or it didn't have a deeper warm shadow to, you know, just like that Vampette, to deepen up your outer crease. This is the perfect complete palette. You've got this beautiful orangey transition shade here called Buttercup. You have this beautiful warm shade Terracotta. You have this almost black, like charcoal color here. This is like the blue-brown pigment, like Max. And then you've got this taupey shade, shimmer shade here. Also a couple taupes up here. This is more of like a champagne. So I highly recommend this. You can get it on Ulta. I don't know if any Ultas have it in store yet, but you can get it on Ulta's website, and it's like $18. That is like $1 a shadow. 100% worth it. Okay, I'm going to swatch a couple. I'm going to swatch you some of my favorites. I'm going to, let's see, I want to show you a couple in the old side. I'm going to show you this, like, it's called Avocado. It is like a blue-brown. Okay, there's that. You see, I mean, look at that. So I just did like a 1-2 pass. Okay, let me show you this. Oh, look at that. Creamy, buttery, beautiful. Let me go in. Let's show you a matte from this side. So I'm going to show you the Terracotta. Beautiful. That is like my favorite shade from this side. A couple passes there. Look at that pigmentation. Okay, and then I'm going to swatch it right here. Look at that. Buttery, not, I mean, you see no powderiness, no patchiness. Gorgeous. Okay, now let's flip over to the new side. That is the side that I cannot get enough of. This side right here. Now I'll show you, I'll swatch the ones I have on my eyelids today, and I'll tell you the way I did it. So I first went into Bestie, which is this right here. This is like a perfect transition shade. Beautiful, like coral color. It's hard to do it. Let me show you. Okay, so there is Bestie. Look at that. Oh my goodness, gorgeous. Okay, so then I went in to, and wait till you guys see this pink. This is intense. It's called Baby Girl. This right here, I went into this and just put it right in my direct crease. Okay, just look at that. What? Oh my goodness. Okay, I put this right in my crease, my direct crease. Look, guys. Oh my gosh. That is like intense, and you can see how buttery it is because you see how it has that little bit of a shine. That is just it being completely buttery, blendable, gorgeous. That's what that is, okay? Okay, so then I put that right in the direct crease. Then I cut my crease with that LA Girl, I put it back here, the LA Girl concealer, did a cut crease, and then I packed on this shade right here called Dream Girl. Okay, and this is like a shimmer coral. Look at that. Pinky coral. And it almost has a shift. I'm going to have to put it down here because I'm running out of room. Look at that right there. It has this shift, like almost like a MAC Show Gold, where it's got that gold, pink, like beautiful shift to it. Okay, so it's almost like duochrome. I would consider that a duochrome, actually. It is just gorgeous. So that is what I put on my eyelid after I cut my crease. I just packed it. Then I took the shade Vampette, which is this really deep shade right there. No, I used this too. I used a little bit of Stalker right in the direct crease with a very tiny brush because I wanted to deepen up that crease, but I also wanted this really pink shade to show. So I took this really, really small detail Sigma brush I have, and I put this in the direct crease. Look at that. Oh my goodness, beautiful. Okay, then the next thing I did was I took that Van Pet, that really deep shade, this one right here. I'm gonna get just a pinky swatch. I took that and I put it on the outer V. Look at that, guys. Is that not gorgeous? I want to do a look where I do that all over the lid and then just really blow it out with this shade here, or this, yes, one of that shade there or that shade from the other side, but just really do a like vamped out, like really beautiful burgundy smoky eye. That burgundies are like my favorite color. So anyway, Shan XO Remix Palette, highly recommend it. It's like under $20 on Ulta's website. The swatches speak for themselves. This is the eye look I got with it. I have done so many beautiful eye looks. I cannot put this palette down. So that has been my favorite palette for the month of January. Okay, so then let's go right into mascara. We're going to stick on the eyes. So no favorites, like no other. I use my Physicians Formula for my wing. So nothing has really changed there. But this Maybelline Total Temptation. Guys, this mascara, now what I do is I usually pick up every drugstore new mascara that comes out, and then I'll put them in my backup drawer, and because I don't want a bunch of mascaras opened. They will dry out, they'll go bad, so I'll put it in my backup drawer, and then I'm just, when one runs out or I'm ready to try another or get sick of one, I pull one out. Well, I was just so tempted to try this one right away because I have a couple other new ones, like that new L'Oreal one, the double-sided that has the fibers. Haven't tried that yet, and there's another one. But anyway, I was so tempted to try this, and I did. Okay, first of all, it's got this really nice natural bristle, not rubber, you know, not sharp, this really soft natural bristle, good size. I'll hold it to my eye. I mean, you can see it's not too big, it's not too small. Wand. It smells like Play-Doh. I know this is the one they say is infused with like coconut oil or something. It smells like straight up Play-Doh. But let me tell you, this mascara gives you, it lengthens, it curls, and your curl stays. Okay, let me see if I can show you. I mean, look at this eye right here. Does anybody have like a good eye as far as lashes? I know we always talk about like we have a good brow. You can have like a good side to that contoured. I have a good lash side, like one eye, like the lashes will be amazing, and the other one they'll does anybody else do that? You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, this is my good eye. So you can see they're very flared out, curled. This separates, this lengthens, this does not clump. This is, now sometimes I like the clumpy lash look, you know, it's that can be a thing, like where you just want that look that day. You want those dark, wet, almost clumpy looking lashes. This gives, it makes your lashes very soft looking, soft and full. I mean, does that not sound perfect? Am I hyping this up? Am I being too dramatic? But honestly, okay, lengthens, gives you fullness, curls, and it's a very dark black mascara. So this is a win. Definitely go try it. And I always get Black is Black. No matter what mascara I get, I always get Black is Black. So that is the Maybelline Total Temptation. Awesome. I've been using it all month. Okay, let me see. Let's get along here. What do I go into next? Next. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's next. Oh, on the eyes, just really quick, the NYX glitter glue. If you need a good glitter glue, or it's called the glitter primer, I have been really into doing cut creases, doing like putting a little bit of a glitter cut crease, packing glitter on my lid. I don't know, I've been into glitter. So I had an old Too Faced one that was just like it needed thrown out, and then I had an e.l.f. one. Okay, so I just thought I just wanted to try this, and the packaging is just beautiful. So I grabbed it. My Target is really carrying a lot of NYX awesome glitter glue. So that's just really quick. There's nothing, I mean, it's just really nondescript, nothing else I can say about it other than it is a great glitter glue. Something just bounced like across my floor. Okay, anyway, okay, so what we'll talk about next as far as face is my bronzer. Now, this is a newer purchase, but I can tell you it's a favorite because I already had this not in this packaging, okay? I had the old packaging. This is the Park Avenue Princess Tarte. Look at that. Oh my God, is that not beautiful? It's like this rose gold foil, and it's got this yellow gold that says Park Avenue Princess, but it's just the shimmery version. You know, they have a matte and a shimmer. This is the more shimmer version of the Park Avenue Princess. This is a beautiful all over bronzer. Okay, the brush I have been loving with it is the Urban Decay. This says it's a large powder F102 brush, but look at this. Do you guys not see it? Like, that is perfect for all over bronzer. So what I do is I take this, and this is the perfect bronze shade, you know, tap a little bit in there and really get in here on my forehead and just really buff this everywhere. Then I take a contour shade and I will deepen it up like you can see right here, okay? And then I carve that out with a loose powder. But this bronzer right here is the most perfect all over bronze, healthy glow, you know, not over the top. It reminds me a lot of my Hourglass Radiant, what is it? The Hourglass bronzer. And I was stuck on that, and I thought, you know, I've got to stop using this. It is very expensive. It is my favorite bronzer. I need to find something to replace it. And when they came out with this packaging, I knew that, like, I wanted that packaging. I was like, that is so beautiful. And I remembered, you know, I had used this several years ago. I still have it. I've hit major pan, and I forgot about it. Like a lot of us do. We tuck it in the back of our collection and forget about it. So I thought, I'm going to repurchase that in that beautiful packaging. And I'm so glad I did. So if you need a good all over bronzer, you know, really healthy, it gives you just, I mean, you can see on my forehead here. I know right here, nothing's natural about that. But you can see. You see how I just have that beautiful warmth? Go grab you that. It is beautiful. I think it's $30 at Ulta. Okay, next we are going to go into blush. Now this little baby here, Raw Beauty Christy talks about this all the time, and I picked it up on a whim at Christmas time. My Target got in some BH Cosmetics. This is the Nude Blush 10 color blush palette, and let me tell you, I have not been able to use any other blushes. My blush taste is nude natural blushes. I hardly ever go into these bright pinks here, but these aren't as pink as they look on camera. They're more of like a natural coral nude shade. These right here, I'll tell you what I do. I either take one of these deeper shades. This is more of a deeper nude color. This is more of a deeper mauve rose color. This is like a shimmer. Sometimes if I want a little bit of a glow, I'll take one of these and just barely tap into this. But what I like to do in this palette is mix it. Okay, so I'll take this shade here and mix it with this, or I'll take this and mix it with this, or this one, or this one down here, and this one. And it just gives the most beautiful, I love this. This is absolutely perfect, okay? And what is it, like under 20 bucks? I don't even know. I'm sorry. That's like $15, I want to guess. I don't know. But BH Cosmetics website, I'm not sure if Ulta carries this one, but girls, I'm telling you, it is 100% worth it. I have not picked up another blush, okay? This is the BH Cosmetics Nude 10 color blush palette, nude, okay? So next, really quickly, I'm trying to go fast. We got 30 minutes already on the clock here. Okay, what I've been doing for highlight, okay, this I have been totally into. I have it on today. That is what that crazy shine is. This is the new Master Chrome Maybelline in Molten Rose Gold. Okay, so I'll take this and I'll take my Holy Grail Sephora brush, and I will put that all over. I'm going to swatch it for, look at this already. Oh my goodness. And look, I still have, I'm going to swatch it right here, like on my thumb, right here. Woo! That was the most awkward, stupid spot. Okay, no. Let me do it on my wrist. I'll do it right over my tattoo so you can really see. Why do they not? I'm not ruining my nails trying to open that. Okay, let's do it right here on my tattoo. Look at that. I look really stupid when I'm showing swatches, look. Anyway, it is, I mean, none of those are showing right. Look, right there. I mean, you see that bling? You see it on my cheek. Okay, so I will take that. I'm loving it. And I will put that all over my cheekbone. And I've been really into taking my little, this tiniest perfect little detail brush. This is the Sigma EB21. And I will take the same highlighter I'm using. Okay, what I was saying, sorry, I had a phone call. But what I will do is take the same highlighter I'm using. I've been really into this for the month of January. I'll take the same highlighter I'm using. I won't go for a shade in the palette I'm using. And I will take this little tiny EB21 brush, and I will put highlighter, that highlighter in my inner corner, down my nose, on my Cupid's bow. And I feel like it really ties the look together. So I've been loving those. And then what I've have been doing, and I did it today, I try to use all my favorites today so you can see them on. I have been loving this True Match Lumi Shimmerista. This is the purple one in Moonlight. Okay, is that what it's called? Moonlight. I have both of them, okay? So I got the other one, the darker, more bronzy champagne, and it's called Sunlight. It's a little bit too deep for me right now. I feel like if I go in with a light hand, I could pull it off, but in the summer, I think that's going to be beautiful. And I have been taking my Real Techniques. This is one of the new Brush Crush brushes. These are, I mean, look at that. These are absolutely beautiful. Let me show you my favorite one real quick. I should have put this in the video, but I haven't used it, so I feel silly to go, this is my favorite. I can't bring myself to dirty this thing. Look at this kabuki brush. Look at that glitter, and this thing is huge. Like, I wasn't going to get this at first because I thought, oh, it's just like a little normal kabuki brush. This thing is huge. I mean, look, you could just powder just one little pass. But anyway, aren't these beautiful? Those are a favorite too, just the whole line. But what I will be doing, and I didn't figure I would like this fan brush because I'm not a huge fan of fan brushes. This is the perfect little fan brush because it looks really small online, and which it is, but it is the perfect like width. It has the perfect amount of bristles. So what I will do is I'll have my highlighter on. I've been really into mixing and matching highlighters. Okay, so I'll have that rose gold, that molten rose gold, and I'll take this Lumi one in Moonlight. Is that what it's called? Did I say? Moonlight. Okay, the purpley one. I'm gonna swatch it for you. I will take that. Look at that, guys. Oh, I mean, look, it is like such a wet, I mean, it looks wet. Like, I look like I just put like something wet on my hand. It is not. So I'll take just a tiny bit of that on this little fan brush, dust it off, and I will just right at the tip top, just boop, 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 right there, boop, boop, right there, and then go down the nose, just a tad. And this really, like, I will be beaming after I do that. This is a beautiful, beautiful highlighter, so I highly recommend that. And you get a ton. Like, you will never go through this in a million years. And I will even take that small little taper brush. If you really want that beaming inner corner, take a little bit of this on a detail brush, put it on your inner corner. Let me show you really quick. I know this video is going to be so long. I've already went way over what I wanted to. Okay, just a tiny bit. Let me show you. Whoa, look at that. Already, like, if you want a beaming inner corner. Whoa, look. Oh my gosh. I might have to tone it down, but look at that. Woo! I put a little bit on my nose. I mean, this is gorgeous. This highlighter is absolutely beautiful, and I think it was under $12. I think it was like $11.62 some odd weird cents at my local Walmart. Okay, so the next thing really quick that I have been loving, I'm going to show you a lip combo and something that I didn't like. This is what I have on my lips. I have been loving this. I went from liking really deep shades to all of a sudden loving this lip combination. Okay, so this is the Tarte. This came with that, like the Park Avenue Princess, all that rose gold beautiful collection. This is the Park Avenue Princess liquid lipstick. So what I do is I take that, there's the shade there, it's this beautiful warm like orangey nude. I have it on. I will take that, I will let it dry down a little bit, and then I will take my Buxom Bellini, and after it's dry, I will put this Buxom Bellini on top. This is just a very beautiful, milky, light peach nude lip gloss. And it creates the most beautiful peachy nude, full lip. It makes your lips look really big. It's just a really natural, you know, I could have totally went with like a berry lip or something more with this eye look. But I feel like this is, you know, when you have more of a bold eye look, this like tones it down a little bit, and it's just a really beautiful nude. It makes your lips look full, and it's just a very universal, it could go with any eye look. So this lip combo, Tarte Park Avenue Princess, cannot speak, and Buxom Bellini, that combo is the real deal. Holyfield, y'all. Okay, really quick, this is let me show you one thing I like. Okay, I'm gonna be fat girl status right now and show you food. Y'all, I'm a peanut butter lover. I love anything peanut butter, especially Nutter Butters, and they made Nutter Butter cereal, and I could eat this like without any milk, just like as a snack. So I want to show you that really quick. And what I have not been loving, and I hate to do this, and I just got them, but I can tell you already, I do not like them. I don't like the formula. I'm going to keep playing around with them a little bit and, you know, see, but I don't think it's going to be a love. I don't. I'm going to keep them around, you know, just have in my collection, and just, I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to play with them. But as a highlight, this is why I have them in as my do not love. As a highlight, no. And it could just be my skin tone. It could be what else I had on. But the time I used it, no ma'am. Okay, this is the Mega Glow Hello Halo. Okay, I have Gilded Glow, and I have Rosy and Ready. Now this Rosy and Ready would have been beautiful with what I have on, and I may use it, like see if I can do like put a little bit on the eyelid or something like that, but as a highlighter, no. And I'm gonna swatch this one. I'm gonna show you. Okay, so it has this big doe foot. You get a ton. They're $5.99. Okay, let me swatch it. Okay, so they're, I mean, look, that is like beautiful, blinding, but but they're like greasy. Like they have this like real, I mean, look at that, it's gorgeous, and I hate it, but like immediately, I would show you if I didn't have to go do anything and don't want to ruin my makeup. It's, you put it on your face, and as soon as you start putting, like tapping it in your face, the whole shine of it starts to kind of really disappear, and then you're left with this really, it shows all my texture, okay, which I don't want to say texture because I really, since I've been using that skincare, I don't have any texture. It shows my pores, okay? That's what it shows, is my pores and my fine lines, because I do have pores right here. This is my problem area. It just was like, woo, it made them just stand out. Might as well say, hey, here I am. It really emphasized them, okay? And then it just looked greasy, and like it mixed really strange with my foundation. It did not lay pretty on my foundation. It just, that was a no. So I'm going to keep playing with them and see if I can repurpose them, because I like to do that, you know, especially if it's something, you know, I want to have in my collection, like it's affordable and it's just something neat from a new brand. I mean, I love Wet n Wild. Don't get me wrong. I love Wet n Wild. I just got these guys right here. This is going to be a whole nother video, and I will do like an eye look, but I just got these. I can already tell you these are going to be a huge hit. They are a wonderful formula, but those, I didn't love it. And let me show you really quick my shirt. Look at my, look, Stay Golden. That's another favorite, is the Golden Girls. I have been on the Golden Girls since I was a little girl. I used to watch it with my mom and my mama. My sister hated them. She would always say, excuse my language, my sister would say, turn off those old bitches. But anyway, I loved them, and I still do. And when me and my husband first got together, we were young, you know, teenagers, and we had our first apartment, and we couldn't afford cable, and he went out and he got me like 2 seasons on DVD of the Golden Girls, and I watch it nonstop, and I still to this day, my boys love it. How weird, you know, I mean, that's not, I don't want to say it's weird, but it's kind of funny. My boys love it. They'll lay in bed and watch it at night. We lay in bed and watch it like while we're going to bed, and then I watch it again in the morning after I Love Lucy comes on. So they stay on my TV. But I found this shirt, and it just has Blanche, Sophia, Dorothy, and Rose, and it says Stay Golden. I have another one, but I don't wear it much because it's inappropriate, but me and my husband thought it was really cute, and it was all of them, and it said Dorothy in the streets, Blanche in the sheets. So I don't wear that very much because it's not tone appropriate, but it's still freaking hilarious. But this one I can wear all the time. So anyway, guys, thank you for sticking with me. I know this has been a long one, but those have been the things that I have been loving and loved in the month of January, and I cannot wait to film my February favorites and see if these stayed favorites, what kind of got into my favorites title for the month of February. And I can't wait to see what some of your favorites are. If you have filmed a video, please link it below, or just tell me if there's a favorite that I should try, or if some of these are your favorites. Let me know in the comments below, and please stick around. I know I say this every time, but I'm really going to try hard to get back on track of filming. Stay tuned. I want to do a tattoo care video. I'm tattooed fully, you guys can see that, but I have an appointment coming up, and one thing I always get from people besides does it hurt, which no, let me tell you, it feels like unicorn kisses. Anyway, I'm just joking, it fucking hurts, but it's bearable. I mean, it's bearable, you know. You have something beautiful, it's worth it. Of course it doesn't feel good, you know, but I have a lot of people ask me, like, what do you do to take care of it? And I know a lot of people do different things, so I want to show you guys from, you know, day one, the day that I get my tattoo done. I want to show you how I take care of it and make a video out of that, because I have my own way, and it's worked over all these years. I've been getting tattooed for, you know, since I was 18 years old. So, and the way I take care of them has never changed, and it always works for me. So I would like to share that. So tattoo care video, and then I like to keep doing favorites, and I want to show, do a like all drugstore makeup look, because I just found some awesome drugstore finds. And any videos that you guys want to see, please give me some ideas. I have a limited edition tag that I made up I searched YouTube very hard and couldn't find anything, and just this morning I sat down to double check. I was going to film it today, and I found this other video, and it was called, I think, Hidden Treasures or something, and it's along the same lines as the tag I made up. But I think I'm going to still do it because there's different questions in it, and I want to tag some of my girls here that I know also do videos, and anybody else. So watch out for that. I came up with 11 questions, I think, and it's called the limited edition tag. So I definitely want to film that for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I got to get running and run some errands and stuff, but talk to me down below, and I will see you in my next one. Love you all. Mwah. Bye.